Hello, I am Vasily Yusumbeli. I am representative of Merkur Machining Company. I would like to tell you some of the properties of C-type cube sugar machines that produce cube sugar, brown cube sugar and chopped sugar. Before running the machine, we put granulated sugar to the lower bunker. The sugar is lifted to the upper bunker by auger elevator. Both of bunkers and elevator are made of 304 stainless steel. Bunker and elevator are fixed immovably with bolts. The electromotor is located on the top of the elevator. Position of reducer and motor in this way extends the working life of the elevator up to 7 to 8 years. Our machines are working by PLC system. The upper bunker has a photo sensor. After the upper bunker is filled with sugar, the sensor turns off operation of the elevator. At the same time, when the sugar decreases, the elevator starts to work automatically. When the sugar in the lower bunker is finished, the machine automatically switches on the red lamp, signaling that there is no sugar. On the screen of control panel appears error message, but since the upper bunker has enough sugar, the machine continues to work. This ensures that the machine works smoothly and without errors. Now, let's see the parts of our machine more closely. Let's start with the aluminum reducer, distributor gear unit. The reducer has gear wheels inside. They are hardened by the method quench hardening. These gears are connected to the mixer by bolts M20, metric 20. The bronze bushes in the mixer extend the working life of the mixer up to 5 to 6 years. The reducer is connected to the mixer in such a way that, when the setting is made, both of parts are adjusted at the same time. It is very important that the clearance between the parts in the C-type and the R-type cube sugar machines is set in a good way. If the setting of clearance between parts is done perfectly, the production efficiency of the machine will increase. The quality of geometrical structure of cubes becomes better with near zero defects. There are 3 set points in our machine to adjust the mixer with the distributor gear unit. The first set point adjusts the mixer up or down directions by 2 balls from each side, adjusting the clearance between the matrix and mixer and preventing matrix wear and appearance of bars. As the result, the matrix pistons move easily and perfectly. The second set point. The angular adjustment of the mixer takes place at the second set point. This set point makes space between the mixer and the matrix same at every point. These bolts regulate the angle between the matrix and mixer. At the third setting point, we also set the clearance up and down between the matrix and the mixer. Let's continue with the pressing wall. Pressing wall is aligned according to eccentric press ball bearing. During the operation of the machine, friction occurs between the sugar and the press wall. Thus, the press wall is heating up. To reduce this heat, water passes through the press wall. After, we use this heated water to cleaning unit. Thereby, it helps to clean better the matrix and pistons. For adjusting the gap between the press wall and the matrix, we use 12 set points which are situated on the press wall. Thus, the space between them is equalized at every point. To adjust the gap between the press wall and the matrix, the gears of the adjusting arm are made with the lowest thread pitch. This adjusting arm is used to adjust the gap between the press wall and the matrix and to fix the press wall. The shape of the press wall is designed in such a way that the vibration from the machine is reduced to the lowest level during operation. This especially affects while we produce hard sugar. The press is heavily loaded onto the pressing wall. As you see, upper part of the press wall is narrow, the lower part is wide. The matrix of the machine is produced from a special alloy, aluminum, nickel, bronze. This way, the density of the material is 2 times higher than the normal bronze. Therefore, the working life of the bronze is extended. The matrix balance is adjusted from 8 points. If we adjust the balance to 2 or 3%, it ensures smooth operation and working life of matrix, and the quality of sugar cubes becomes better. There are special openings on the flange of the matrix. By this way, we can remove and maintain the bearings without removing the eccentric. These special openings help us for quick and quality maintenance. The most important part of our machine is eccentric. The task of the eccentric is to direct the pistons to filling, pressing, cube removing, and piston cleaning units. Therefore, the most important part of the machine is the eccentric. The thickness of the eccentric in our machine is 16 mm. It is made of stainless steel too. There is a special stainless plate on the eccentric which gives direction to the pistons. The density of this material is 42 to 45 Rockwell, and the thickness of this plate is 4 mm. All bearings on the eccentric are connected at 2 points. The eccentric mill is also made from stainless steel. The shaft of the press roller is made of stainless steel and hardened. This way, the bearing shaft withstands against large loads during pressing. There are needle roller bearings on eccentric. Thereby, the bearings withstand on high loads during operation. For our machines, we produce matrices with a diameter from 350 to 500 mm. When the diameter of the matrix is large, we can use the bearings in the eccentric with large diameters. Thus, the life of the bearings is extended. There are 2 bearings on the lower part of the eccentric, which extrude the pistons and make the sugar cubes come out of the matrix after pressing process. By this way, the wear of the plate on the eccentric is prevented too. Without these bearings, the removal of the sugar cubes from the matrix would be with the help of plate, and this would lead to excessive wear of the plate. The bearing which drives the pistons to the cleaning unit also prevents the wear of the plate. By adjusting the grammage bearing and its rigid attachment, we achieve weight precision in boxes as plus or minus 5 grams. Matrix and eccentric are produced according to customers' required cube dimensions. Machine has a sensitive settings on the cube reducer. By them we can adjust the falling angle of the cubes. Also, this plate has 2 settings which help to adjust the cube reducer from the dead point, from the left and right sides of the dead point. Binder has waterproof bearings. As the machine is washed continuously, water is prevented from penetrating into the bearings. There is a chain tension adjustment in the binder. It works by pneumatic photosensor. The pulleys are used to stretch the white tape and center it. At the same time, there is a setting in the machine to tension the iron tape. Here is a setting to tension the chain of brush. On electro panel we use products of well-known world companies. Some of these are Schneider, Siemens, Eaton, and etc. It depends on the requirements of customer. We use a PLC system in all our machines. The PLC system controls the filling levels of the bunkers, the pneumatic operation, the accuracy of pushing, the operating degree of the drying ovens, and etc. There are 2 types of control panel. The first one is analog control. In this kind of control, all commands are given by keys. The second one is automatic control. Here we can use the touchscreen. The control of the furnaces and the control of the elevator are automatically adjusted. The pneumatic system is used to lightly push the sugar cubes onto the stainless steel band. Our machines have a pneumatic valve that helps stainless steel band to stay clean all time. After starting the machine, we collect the unshaped cubes in a separate container. We do the same before turning the machine off. Thus, our steel band remains clean and we can use the unshaped sugar in the further production process. We used long-life electric heaters in the ovens of our machines. They warm up and cool in a short time when you need to stop the machine. Compared to ceramic heaters, electric heaters reach the required heat in a short time. At short breaks, sugar does not burn or turn yellow. We use special heat-reflecting stainless steel in our ovens. Once the stainless steel band has been centered with the special pieces, no further adjustment is required. We do semi-automatic packaging manually by vacuum heads. When working with vacuum heads, special vents are made to prevent air ingress. This makes the job of the worker easier, and at the same time few people can work with a vacuum device. 304 stainless steel doesn't attract magnet. As an example, we can control on normal iron. Here, as you can see, magnet is attracted by iron. In contrast, stainless steel does not attract the magnet.
Bunker West нержавейки, шмек тоже.
Tamam çekil. Daha aşağıdan.
O zaman çürüyor ya. Anladım. Onu demir yerlerler. Burada. Nержавейка. Bir de izotacağız. Используем нержавейку.